really get up there or
I
anything.
hope that's just for me. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Welcome everyone to the Nerfed Community Open round number 4. Tonight we have the losers bracket trying to make a place in the final. So we have Flo are going to go up against Ego, formerly known as Legion, already set up with their colours all out and ready to go. So let me introduce to you to the two captains tonight, Ego Ricey or K Galaxy Gamer from other matches, and Trent the Truth from Flow. So how are we today, guys?
Good.
And Trent, how are we today then?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
We're
So,
we're feeling good.
and looking forward to this match then?
Yeah, we've been going over a bunch of stuff, talking with each other. Didn't get much physical practice, but I think that our knowledge with each other that we all kind of um, talked about and reviewed some stuff. I think we're gonna give a good run here. It's always been good scrims with these guys, and looking at their no doubt about it. They're a good team, so. Yeah, I seen him steamroll Halou. Thank you for that.
we
Yeah.
that wasn't half awkward when you said good luck and then he just immediately left and it was just like, oh, okay. Oh, but no, we had some really good games though last night. Really good games. The Ego taking on Hallucinogens was a really back and forth game, even though it was 2-0. And
Yep, that's why
Flo,
we get along, because, we kind of agree on most things.
and Flo obviously knocking out the Nerfed yesterday. Feeling good about that?
Yeah, yep. We, yeah, a lot of people were upset with us because we knocked you guys out, so everybody's like, well, we're going to revenge the nerf now. So, we got a target. The nerf will live on.
Yes, the Nerfed will live on in the hearts and minds of this competition, so it's fine. Alright, so we're going to head in to Lijiang Tower for map number 1. I'll see you guys as soon as the first map is over.
Um, Real quick, I do have subs coming in the next match.
That's
So
fine.
this is
Just pop back in and we'll add in. Just tell me who you want to take out and who you want to put in, and that's fine.
all right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, good luck, mate.
Best of luck, guys. Yes, Mr. Strangled, our spectator is Animated Hero. She is going to be joining me on the commentary team. Fellow Nerf member, how are you today, Annie?
I'm fine, thank you. It's been a bit of a cold day, but I've been busy doing a number of things, and caught up earlier in my stream, and yeah, looking forward to all this going down between Flo and Ego. So yeah.
Yeah, in case you missed Annie's stream earlier, I'm going off to play for the PC Master Race because I just won Overwatch PC. So, I'm bye everybody. This is the last time you'll ever see me again. I'm going to the dark side and going to play PC. But look, we're here obviously for this round 3 matchup in the losers bracket. Flow, Ego. Winner will take on Omega X in the next round. I'll fix that afterwards. Thank you very much in chat. Thanks very much, Brett, for helping me out there. Thank you. Okay, so we off to Lijiang Tower. Not the most favorited map of all of the control point maps for me, anyway. Annie.
Well, it depends, right? Yeah, this one for me is either hit and miss most of the times, but it all depends on what you're playing and how fast you take over the point, all that that needs to go on. But yeah, we'll see how these guys go. The team's warming up here. We've got pharmacy already. With
Yeah,
Ego.
yeah. I always think the best place to go is through white in here. Just mini health pack room. Avoid the bridge at all costs. I think it's just way too suspect on boops and stuff like that. Especially we're gonna have two Farahs on either side, two pharmacies on either side.
They're
So
looking pretty similar actually on those sides there.
yeah, we're only swapping really a Doomfist for a Tracer and a Roadhog for a Zarya.
Yeah.
So Ego trying to be all flashy with their coordinated team names, coordinated logos in the lobby. So as we get ready to start off this match, Ego versus Flo, we're going to follow Wetty as he comes out on the Reinhardt. So it looks like Flo have gone through white, as I said earlier. Now the fight breaks out. Darkfit taking out Ego. I feel like I'm going to call them out Ego for... I'm going to call way too many people Ego. Mommy getting taken down. Wetty going down as well though. And even after losing... Oh, what a boop as well though. But Ego capping the point, so trying to build up that point charge. Strangle trying to keep Wetty alive.
Ooh. Right, got that Tracer stick on that hog. Got Lucio took it instead.
Rez comes in on to Lucio. Farah ult ready to go. But only dubstep going down to it. But that will push them back even further. Strangle trying to hop onto Looney here for his ult. Oh, you've lost him. You've lost him. Where is he? There he is. That's it. Push it around through white. Go through white. Push it around through white. Find your door, Trent. Find the door. So lots of ults coming up here. We're going to see a big ult push from Flo, I would say. There goes Valkyrie. Storm out a hammer. Pulse bomb. Barrage on both sides. Mercy bringing in the res and Trent. Looks like Flo might be able to try and take this point back off Ego. Can they get the Mercy down? They do. Trent has hammer again. And Flo will take the point back as it gets to 97%. So if Ego can manage to win one more fight, they've got past the magical 85%. That means one fight should be enough to cap point number 1 for Ego. Overwatch. Hi Flo and chat. Welcome to the stream. Checking out your competition, I see. Trent hammer ready. Waiting on his Ryan to drop shield.
Oh, Mummy's left the game.
Mummy has left the game. Hammer goes down on the side of Flo, but he gets booped around the place.
My ultimate is charging.
And Ego will take the point back.
So a quick change off that Trace onto the Widows, getting those picks on. Just really good.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Right, so
Mommy.
Ego's coming in with goats this time. And also on the strength team, they also have some changes in place. Got Genji now.
They brought in the Zarya dubstep going on to the Zarya. They got Mommy back, which is a key for them. So not playing without the 5. The charge onto Weddy from Truth. But with the extra heal from the Goat comp, not able to get that kill down. And Trent gets killed himself. Dubstep going to be stuck for any amount of heals there. And Goat's comp takes the point. Trent trying to regroup his team at the doorway. Yeah, I can ask Annie, can you turn up your mic please? Stream says it's very quiet.
It's very quiet.
Yeah. In goes the charge from Trent, but gets nothing. Pins someone, but can't finish off the kill with the extra armor from the Brigida. Not managing to get anything off that. Hammer going down. Oh, but he gets blocked out of it. Gets nothing off the hammer. Fire Strike gets 2 for Weddy. Trent will go down. The teabag's on point. Team kill for Ego. 45% now up on it. Yes, Annie is a very quiet person in general. Faye, thanks for that one. Sell Annie down the river, why don't you? In goes Rally. In goes the charge onto the Zarya, and Dubstep goes down. This push is...
And it's big. It's got that pick on that Lucio and the Dopus right there.
And then Baby Jonak going down as well. Scrubby, we were informed yesterday that Scrubby likes to be called Baby Jonak. So lots of... In goes Coalescence. Ults are going to come in on the side of Flow. They're 85% up on this clock. Need to start pushing this point. Trent takes down Weddy, but gets taken down himself by Ricey. Goats have lost their break, so down heels now. In comes Meteor Strike. Not getting anyone. Scrubby goes down to Looney. Ricey being pushed back off, but managing to stay alive until Grill gets her on the Sombra. It looks like Flop might be able to recap this point. Can they get the Moira down? They do. Strangled goes down. Morgana goes down. Hammer goes in, but not able to get it. Looney with the triple kill. And Ego will cap map number 1 off. The Goats proving that you just can't kill them. Strangled with the play of the game on the Moira. Interesting. Invisible Coalescence here. Weddy with the double kill, but not getting the credit he deserves for it. Trent going down. I did not see Strangled's name in that kill feed at all, did you? Did Strangled kill anybody in that play of the game? I think Weddy would be a little bit disappointed that his triple kill in that play of the game didn't count. Trent, how are we feeling? He's only back in now. Trent, how are we feeling after that?
It's alright. A little bit frustrating, but it's all good. Teabags while playing goats? Come on, dude. You guys can be more for that. Teabag while playing goats? I mean, I can understand the teabags if you actually play a, 2-2-2 or something.
Yeah, they're happy.
Okay.
We allow it. We allow it. It's fine. The teabags are cool. So you're gonna have a few changes, are you, Trent?
Yeah, we're changing things up. Yeah.
Okay. So, Ricey, how did that go? Just as expected? Just as you thought it would go? Good. So most of the time, that's exactly what you do. You get results by playing meta. Of course, be my guest. So we're going to see wholesale changes probably on both sides, Annie.
Yes, depending who they bring in, it could turn the ties into Flow's flavor. But we'll see how this all goes.
Also, Flow have loser's advantage, so they get to choose the map that we play next. So it'll be an interesting choice of how they do it. If you're in Flow's position now, where would you suggest we take this?
In terms of
Map.
how did it
Of map.
in
Yeah,
the
we're
map?
gonna keep it.
You gotta keep it the way?
Yep.
Okay. So Annie, if you're in Flow's position now, where would you bring us?
I'll say King's Row.
King's Row! Annie, don't be like that.
It's a great map.
Don't be like that. They just played goats. And you want to bring them to Goat City.
I
They
mean,
just played goats. Ego just picked goats, and you want to bring them to Goat City.
well, they're probably gonna run it on any map possible anyway.
Yes, Genji, I believe King's Row is the best map. Mr. Strangled wants King's Row as well. But look,
You can run goats on any map, so
you can run goats on any map, but there's some maps where goats doesn't work as well as
some
other
exceptions. Some exceptions like Ilios well.
maps. Yeah, I think as well. Like I think some of the obviously all 2CP maps are just perfect for goats because you just perfect. But I think a lot of the payload maps, just the standard escort maps, aren't as good for goats. Like, you know what I mean? Like they can work on goats, but they're just not as good when you have a certain thing to actually move. But like any combined maps, obviously, are going to be really good on it. King's Row isn't Goat City; it's the hometown of Omega. Yeah, well, that's your dive defense, Florian. That's your dive defense. That's it. That's why you like it so much. But it definitely is Goat City. I think Goats is just like first point King's Row. Just go Goats. You're going to guarantee it. If you're fairly competent at playing Goats now, like, you know, I mean, if you're not competent at playing Goats, like, I think we spoke about that yesterday. I think it does take a bit of skill to play Goats, though.
It does. Calling targets.
Yeah. I think we spoke about who should be the shot caller for that yesterday.
The thing with it is it's a lack of. I mean, some of the parts of it lack mechanical skill. Like a lot of it, they have some mechanical skill, but not a lot of it. Some parts, like Brig, for example.
Yeah, just walk forward and swing.
Yeah. It's the game sense of making plays that is the skilled part of the goats.
Yeah. But we've seen it there. We've seen it in your second part of Lijiang Tower there, where when you did hit go goats, I think Trent had charged Wetty on the Reinhardt and boofed him into the wall. Everything, you know, got loads of damage off, and then Trent was the one to die. You know what I mean? Even though it's just like
I beat him.
You just can't get the heals. The heals just outbeat it. Morcat in chat was lols. Ego easy win this game from Genji. Maybe not. Flow showed that they were able to turn over the point. So it wasn't one way. It wasn't one way Ego traffic.
I'm not gonna get cocky because I've seen Flo beat people before. So
yeah.
You know what match it is. You know what match it is.
It's just frustrating because, like you said, we captured the point with 5 people because we had a DC, and then you guys come back with goats, and you know, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
So I have a few people in queue. Are you removing certain people or?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I need to go see what's going on.
Yeah, work away. Work away. Go ahead. We're waiting. So, obviously, Ricey, where would you actually like to go? He's not here, so you can say it nice and quietly to us.
I mean, I'm going to go with the majority and say King's Row.
You'd like to go to King's Row, would you? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm hoping for a bit of Hanamura. I'd like a bit of Hanamura. Let's go to a bit of Hanamura.
No,
That's
2CP,
where we want to
no.
go. Yeah, let's go.
No.
No, go Horizon. Let's go Horizon. I'll take.
No,
We'll go
no.
Horizon. We'll go Horizon. Screw this
I do
loser's
not-
advantage.
I do not want to defend point B for 7 bloody minutes. Or
What
something.
we do, the stream wants to see us defend for 7 minutes. That's what the stream wants. That's where we're going.
They won't want it if I say goats defense. I'm joking.
Yeah, we'll just play Dotes up against you. It'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. That's where we're. I'll set it up now. We're going to our Horizon. But assault.
Oh, no bollocks.
We'll turn off that. We'll go maps and put on Horizon. There we go. That's all set up. It's all ready to go. We'll click start whenever.
Alright, we got a guy coming on right now. Just give him a second.
Perfect. No worries.
We want watch point to go to.
Sorry, unfortunately, the timer has ran out on you selecting map choice, so we've picked Horizon Lunar Connolly for you.
What?
I'm only joking.
I don't care either way. I don't want to do 2CP. please.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking, Trent. I'm only joking.
Trent, you thought that was legit, don't lie.
Yeah, that's about it.
No, of course not. Of course not. We wouldn't do that, man. We wouldn't do that. Oh, we wouldn't do that. No. We were just playing while you were sorting out your team. That I was just gonna pick the map, and then I picked Horizon just because it's the map that everyone hates to play.
Yeah, they need to remove that map, please.
In our first
2CP.
remove 2CP.
It's just too long.
Yeah, it's just way too long. It's just. But we're going to watch point a bit of payload. Florian, what are you eating? Guys, in my stream, everyone is lagging in the party except the host. Maybe you should create a new party. Okay.
Wait, I'll turn my PC off. See if that makes a difference.
Oh, and Ricey, sorry, you need to share your audio as well. Actually, I meant to say, I think your audio.
I
think
did turn
you're-
it on.
Did you?
I did turn it on in party settings, but
Is it in? Yeah, that's fine. Then it should work then. Let me. I'm just gonna mute mine and just listen to the stream for a sec.
it probably wait. Sharing and broadcast.
No, yeah, they can hear you now. They can hear you now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just
Yeah.
about to check
Yeah,
the
so
settings.
I can hear there's a real crackly sound on some people. So I'm
Give me
gonna
a second.
I'm gonna just close the party down and then I'll create a new one and
Alright, yeah.
we'll see if that fixes it. All right, so I'll invite you all back to the new one. Okay, so hopefully this fixes it. Curry fricadella with chips. Nice. That sounds delicious. I don't know what it is in English. Literally what you said it was. Is a fricadella is like a type of pastry thing
Chips
filled with
is
chips is chips.
think
There's a
chips is crisps, I think, in America.
No, he's German, isn't he? Florian is German.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so so it'd be just chips. But a fricadella, I think, is like a pastry thing that has curry inside, like a pasty or some sort. I don't know. Do we still have the thing? So you can just chat for a sec.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
wait.
think it sounds like you're talking about like a chicken balti pie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. He says he doesn't know what fricadella is, and he's eating it. So,
It's not a good sign, is
how,
it?
how are we supposed to know? Has Trent joined us again? Ah,
Yeah,
perfect.
he's here.
Okay, excellent. All right, guys. So we're going to the lovely Watch Point Gibraltar, closest
Okay.
place to the moon that we're actually going to get, because no one ever is going to pick Horizon. Poor Horizon. I think for the final, I'm just going to pick all Horizon, and we just play 7 maps of
First map
Horizon.
Horizon.
No, 7 maps of Horizon. Let's just not get off Horizon. Just
Oh.
all 7 matches, just all Horizon. Trent, is that your
That's
team
just
sorted?
torture.
Yeah, we're good.
So I've been loving it. We've already been calling him Baby JJ. It's been, it's great to be able to call him. Great to be able to call Baby Jonak.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
trying to make plays.
That's it. All right, guys. I'll let you go back into your team, and we'll
Yeah.
get ready for the next match.
Yeah. Good luck, mate.
Yeah, good luck.
Best of luck, guys. So, Annie, obviously, Kings Row not being selected. Watch Point,
Yeah.
Valid alternative?
Well, Watch Point. It's one of those that, well, can go a certain way, but not always favorable, I think, for the attack. Because already on the defense side of things, you can get on the top ground and have a lot of advantage there.
Yeah.
So trying to break through that on the attack is a lot harder at the start.
Yeah, I think that extra high ground just on the first point gives so much advantage to the defenders that once you get it underneath that bridge, you tend to cap point number 1 once you get it underneath that bridge. But it's getting it to the
Throughout the
bridge.
whole map,
Yeah.
there's a lot of high ground for the defense to take, and it can be very difficult to, get to the top ground unless you have divey characters, which it seems like we can see here already going on.
For Ego. Looks like they're going to dive. Thanks, Flo, for that. The sound is better. That's perfect. Thanks. Loose tie equals Claren. Oh, so that's loose tie, is it, Toasty? Thank you very much for that. Fricadelle is a meatball. Alright, Overwatch. Alright. You're the one eating it and you said you didn't know what it was. How are we supposed to know? Just you wait till you get into this chat. Alright? We'll have a chat about this fricadelle. So it looks like the Ryan Roadhog combo again to start off this defense for Flo. Obviously needing to win this, Flo. So the dive goes in onto the backfield from Weddy. Down goes Morgana's Diva Mech to Grill. Everyone in Trent discorded and very, very low. And he goes down to Weddy. And down goes Exfigurate as well. Wanted to try Weddy's run, trying to get up onto those squishy characters up top. But nothing to go with him at the minute. Dubstep gets taken down by Morgana. Grill being dived on in the backfield. Can he escape? Gets the health pack. Will the reload help? No, goes down. Trent is back. Trent getting taken down to the mines right at the door. Widow escaping though. Scriptos not able to avoid Winston for long. Ricey just sitting, moving the payload, enjoying his time. Clarn will rally up, trying to group his team up together to give the most amount of shields to his whole team, looking for Zenyatta. Off goes Rally, lots of armor to go around, but instantly eaten into Ricey's armor instantly destroyed. In goes Dragons, but not getting anyone through the extra help in Ego's favour from the rally. In goes Whole Hog. Skriptos on the Doomfist avoids the charge and the stun, but gets killed with the flail. Trent commanding his team to push forward, push this fight into this area, keep them off this payload, not allow it to be moved. Skriptos getting rezzed by Baby Jonak.
Right, so we've got all the tanks on the top left high ground here, looking to make them move.
Well, Overwatch, well, Flo, we may not have Ego in the final. They are playing well, but so are Flo. Flo are pushing them back at the minute. Skriptos going down to Morgana. So we're seeing swaps now, a Goats comp coming out from... So, if things fail, bring out Goats. That's what they say. X-Figure goes down and Looney gets taken down by... Or taken down Trent there. Ricey's sticking with the payload. Gold objective time easily for him in this match. And that will cap point number 2 for Ego. Trent trying to retreat into the safety of his Mercy. But has a left X-Figure down, but the res comes in from Scrubby. Ricey still sitting back on the payload. Hammer comes in. Will take out Looney on the Hammond. The charge into the wall, pushing them back. Get that shield up quick. Oh, gets nothing on the Diva bomb. Skriptos going down, but Grill taking out Ego, so 1 for 1 at the minute, but Dubstep going down to Morgana. Trent trying to hold them back. Ricey sitting back in the backfield, calling out his discords, knocks out X-Figure 8, and this will push the payload further forward. Skriptos going down. Only its Grill left, and that is that. They will get it around this corner. One more fight for Flo, trying to stop them getting out that door, but they will escape through it. And the fight breaks out again. Trent pushing his team forward as much as possible. Dubstep, Whole Hog ready to go.
Yeah, they brought in the pharmacy on the Flow side, trying to get those tanks and everyone else down, but unfortunately it's not working out for them.
No, immediately goes down.
It's a little bit too strong for them.
Is that the Dotes you mean?
The dive is, as soon as they got onto the high ground, it was a little bit overwhelming for Flow. Way too much. And when they committed on the second break, with all their ults, it was, it looked like it was a bit more promising. However, they just regrouped and moved on. The Zen was never contested on the back line. He was getting those discords going and he was focusing down the targets really well.
But 3 dive tanks is really, really hard to counteract. Even like 2 dive tanks is really hard to counteract in most cases, and then add the Hammond on top of that with all his extra adaptive shields.
Yeah, it was they needed something a bit more crowd controlling. To slow down the movements a bit more, maybe could have got in a May or brought in who else can we say? I don't know if Jump Right would have done something, but the Pharaoh might have been a late call at the end there.
Yeah, and it was immediately picked. It was immediately picked off by Ego. The pharmacy going straight down, couldn't get anything out of it as they came out of spawn. They were just instantly taken apart. But it looks like they're going to bring out the pharmacy now on attack. X-Figure 8 going onto the Zenyatta. And we have an interesting we're going to go for this high ground up here, but they're not set up yet, and the attack is starting. The shield completely missed by Morgana, so they're going to have no cover for the immediate until she gets her shield back. She dropped the shields down below. Trent pushing this payload, trying to get it off and away from this high ground, bringing them down, but X-Figure 8 goes down to Looney. Looney will take out both healers with the burn effect from her dynamite. Trent happened to be forced back after both healers going down. Lots of damage coming in off that burn effect, taking out both the Zenyatta and the Mercy. Obviously, any two people, if you're going to get a double kill straight off in any team fight, taking out both healers is just going to wreck that team fight. Clarn getting insta-res, the 100 charge, Zarya gonna eat through McCree. I'm fully charged, get me in there, let me kill things. That's what this Zarya is calling out. Let me kill things, keep me alive. I'm gonna burn through everything. There goes Morgana. Flo pushing this through very fast. Down goes Ricey as well on the Ana. As we follow Dubstep on his tear through this Ego team. Mercy trying to keep everyone alive, but Strangle not able to do it. So did very well not to be killed there and not to be pushed back. Dubstep fully charged, not a person to be messed with on 100% is Zarya. But a little bit out of position there as Morgana gets... In comes the Dragon Blade. Skriptos goes down. Trent getting strangled. Dubstep will go down as well, and that will finish off that push. Trent getting charged. It's Grill being rezzed by Scrubby. And this is where Ego were stopped by Flo as well. So obviously this turn here, the double turn on Watchpoint, is a very tough spot to get around. You're very boxed in for comps just to pump a lot of damage as you come in. Skriptos immediately getting hooked as he comes through. Pulse Bomb being missed. Trent will take out Strangled, but Morgana will take him out too.
Right, now we can move in now that Trent's back. Some of that cover from him. Very important that needs to be on the shield moving in here.
Tracer getting caught on the side. Very low Clarn, but manages to get back into the safety. Bob comes in and immediately charged away and taken out. In comes the opposite Bob and being immediately charged as well. Grav comes in, but not much in the Grav. Skriptos will take out two though. Morgana goes down. And it looks like this will push them well towards this second point. It looks like Ego will recontest this to try and stop it. Have they waited too long? No, they haven't. In comes the whole hog. Transcendence on the defensive side, trying to keep his team. Needs to get a bit of heals onto Trent. Gets fully healed up. X-Figure 8 goes down. Need to get this Rhine out and the Roadhog down. Weddy goes down. But still Rhine standing. Tracer coming in to try and stall a little bit more, but she recalls out of it. And that would be point number 2 for Flo. 3 minutes 15 on the clock now as they go to try and push point number 3. So almost guaranteed that they will have less time than... They're going to definitely have less time than Ego had. trying to push the payload on his own. Scriptos getting hooked again, and Looney managing to finish him off.
Need to keep that and Trace up around the back lines. If she gets the pulse bomb off really well, could be quite a ton of events there.
Down goes Hammer on Trent's side, but the pulse bomb stopping that push. Valkyrie trying to keep everyone alive. Oh, and the charge onto Weddy as he goes down. Missing the sleep dart is Anna. Down goes Anna, but the res coming in onto Morgana. Scriptos trying to keep Trent on the payload, trying to get them in. Oh, almost getting the Tracer as she came through. About a fraction of a second too early. Pulse bomb gets nothing. Grav goes in. Down goes Ricey. But still a Hog and a Mercy on point. Need to get rid of this combo. Down goes Hammer. Will take Whole Hog out of position. Not getting the charge onto the Reinhardt, but not mattering in the end as Flo cap point number 3, and we go into overtime rounds. So Annie, what did we see there from Flo that, you know, it's going to be a really good game, I think, this point?
We get to see how they deal with if Ego goes back on a dive, how they are planning to respond to that. And by the looks of it, they decided to go with the Bastion this time on the slow side of things. Changing it up quite a lot on Ego's side of things as well. Getting a bit of Sombra in this time. And a McCree.
Obviously, with the more time left on the clock, they're going to go for this. We're going to start off on defense. Turn on the Sombra. So Morgana has stayed in spawn for a little bit longer and switched onto the Zarya. So we have a Rhine Zarya, so no dive on defense here for Ego. Missing the jumps, Morgana. And it looks like Flo switched off the Bastion, so not going to go for this pirate ship, going for the dive instead. Oh, the flail dodge, making the jump miss from Trent. He gets stunned immediately as he goes up, and McCree destroys Trent with a fan the hammer. Will take out X-Figure 8 as well, and that's a cue to fall down and destroy everyone that is left. Mercy trying to escape but not able to do it. That is that fight over. Got it underneath the bridge, but once they lost 2, the fight was basically over. They dropped down. Trent with... So, do you think this is an interesting tactic, going for the Rhine Shield with the dive Winston?
Well, it's... The thing is, I think they needed a Zarya to help build some charge and really bubble their Ryan going in. Having this Winston in there with the break, it's stopping some of their dives going in.
Yeah, it's a double stun on the side of Ego. They have the Brig to stun and the McCree to stun, so we see the double shield coming out now as Trent switches onto the Orisa. In comes the Genji Blade. Can it get on here? Takes out Strangle, so one of the heals goes down. Trent getting hammered down, gets taken out. It's Grill managing to take out 3 there. X-Figure 8 taking out 1 as well. And this will push the payload further and further in. They know. But Ego will get another fight at this. Zarya kept up on the side, but grabbed onto point. Interesting. And the overtime counter is just being stalled out a little bit. by Trent, but not able to hold on. Annie, do you think that's enough? Not capping the first point?
It's doable. It can be doable. I've done a couple of those before. It all depends on how Flo wants to respond to this due to past experiences so far in this game that they've seen coming out from the ego side of things. I think they just need to really try and focus a bit more down some of the healers staying alive way too long, especially with that Brig just standing in a bit with some of their dives before. So I think it is possible. They just need to really focus down a little bit more.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, definitely 100% possible to hold on to this if Ego are managing to able to hold it for 1 minute and 48 seconds. There's no reason why Flo can't hold it for an extra minute on top of that. But it looks like they're going to go for this low defense with the Bastion. Or has they changed their mind to go up to the high ground at the last second? 4 seconds left on the clock as they go to the high ground. We are going to follow on with its grill on the Bastion. Get as much damage off as possible. No dive to come up here. Going to try and stay on the point. It's when do you jump down, Annie? That is the question here. It looks like they're going to try and push it on, stay behind the payload. So when do they fall down? They have to kind of think about it now as the thing gets underneath the bridge. The pharmacy playing around the corner. Mercy getting eaten alive there. Down goes Bastion. Scriptoff. Scriptoff popping 2 off from the background. Going to get dived now, unfortunately. Tracer taking him out. Dubstep holding on to take out Morgana. Scrubby goes down. Dubstep goes down. Trent is back though. Can he manage to keep this payload from getting across the line? X-Figure 8 goes down, so his heals are gone at the minute. Trent is going to struggle to just jump around here. Weddy taking him out. Scriptos on the Widow trying to do her best, but not able to counter this whole team. Looney taking him out. It's Grill going down on the Tracer. Scrubby goes down. They're trying their best to stall this out. X-Figure 8 goes down. And Ego take it.
Play of the game.
So Morgana with the play of the game this time. So taking out Scriptos. And that's it. The dullest play of the game we've probably seen so far. Ricey, 2-0. Avenging the Nerfed as you said you were going to.
Yep. I deliver on my promises.
How are we feeling after that?
Very happy. Because Trent was coming into this really confident. I just wanted to say that. I mean, it was in chat, I'm going to win, I'm going to win.
Well, if he wasn't confident, in fairness, we'd probably kick him out.
Respect to the confidence anyway.
Yeah, that's the most important bit, is that it's being fair. He thought he was going to try and win. I think they put up a very, very valiant effort, a very strong performance.
Yeah, the second round, get the Genji really popped off there.
Oh, definitely. Scriptos on the Genji.
Yeah.
I thought Wetty had his number though. He hooked him several times, and that was interesting. Barely missed a hook on it.
Yeah, he focused him.
And Trent, how are we feeling after that?
Just frustrated.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not able to get that first point. I think if he's had got that first point, he's could have pushed it a little bit further, but just getting stuffed up with the grab onto point there from.
Yeah, it was just a lot of miscommunication, a lot of some of these players are new to each other still, and we just didn't really have any coordination. Like 3 people said drop down, we dropped, and then only like 2 people dropped down or something stupid. Just little stupid things like that kept happening the whole time. So it's just frustrating, man. That's all I can say about it. You guys played a good game, GG's.
Yeah, GG's, mate.
So
there's nothing we could have done at that point.
Righty, so we move on now. Yous are going to face Omega X and Overwatch's team in the next round. How are we looking forward to that?
Looking pretty forward to it. Hoping we could put up a good fight. And maybe
Good.
possibly win.
Ooh, interesting. We do have some Omegas in the chat at the minute. Strangle Trent, I've got a tip, don't try and get a ton of players. Okay. Yeah, but like, so we're gonna give you a little break. Go do your dishes, because we don't want your man taking your PlayStation away from you. We would like you to be able to play the game.
I'll get my mum on.
Yeah, please. We'd love to talk to her. They all love me. I'm such a charmer. So if she ever takes your PlayStation away, just tell her I'll talk to her and we'll get back for you. Don't worry.
I told her to just pick Mercy and the lads will carry her.
Yeah, but no, wait, sorry. Just pick Mercy and Mercy will carry the lads. What are you talking about?
Oh.
I thought Mercy was this big, like, let's nerf Mercy, let's delete Mercy, let's, like, what's this rework Mercy thing going on at the minute, like?
It's just stupid.
She's
probably the most balanced she's ever been.
Yeah, I think she's fairly balanced. I think she's just a little outbalanced for the rest of the heroes. I think they just went a little bit too far on the last one, I think.
Maybe increase the healing by 5 from
something
to 65 to 70.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, something small. It's just like because like they went down to bring the rest of the heroes up when they did that big support rework, and they brought all the heroes up.
Yeah.
But then just the reduced down on Mercy just brought her way down, and you see the pick rates on Mercy now is just she's gone into the drain now. She was like 100% in most cases, and now she's down at like 20% and 30%, and it's just like it's just gone a little
still
bit.
Good with Farah and Ashe and Widow. And
obviously, like she can still do everything that she needs to do.
That's where her use is.
But I think that's think that's what people hate about it. Is just that she aids Farah so well, or aids the other heroes so well. It's
I
not
just
even
don't
the
like
healing.
Rez. That's me. I just don't like Rez.
You don't like Rez, but even though it's only one Rez every 30 seconds.
Well, it's better than it used to be.
Yeah, it's much better than it used to be. Like, I don't want them. I know what people have been saying. Some pros have been saying, let's just go back to the major Rez and just. I'm like, no, let's not do that. Because that was horrible.
No.
That was horrible. You built your ults up for so long, and then you'd pop like grab dragons and get all like 5 people, and then she'd just come in and go,
then...
everyone's back alive. No, we don't want to do that.
Heroes never die.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go and do this thing then. But
yeah,
I'll
okay.
See you. It's 1:15, ain't it?
It's about 1:15. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all right, mate. See you in a bit.
Perfect. See you then. Hi, Suki. How are you today? Thank you so very much for joining us. So we're gonna have a quick break, but obviously we don't finish streams off like in the middle of games, do we, Annie?
No.
No. So what should we do? Deathmatch? Do you think?
You could do, yeah.
Will we invite all our local teammates in for a deathmatch, will we? Let's do that. Let's make a deathmatch. If you're in stream and you're watching, I will open this up to everybody, and everyone can join us. Annie, would you like to take a spot on this in the roster? Would you?
That would be fine, thank you.
There you go. And we'll do this. I wonder if any of the Ego lads would like to join us. But we have spaces, we have viewers. Let's get in. Let's join the Nerfed Community Open. I need to change that name a little bit because that is annoying me that there's no space between community and open. Let's put the space in there. There we go. And if you're in stream and you have your PlayStation on, please come in, join us. Suki, come on. Let's show us how it's done. We'll follow you around. Come on, we need viewers. Oh, here we go. Budget Escra in, Damn Thin. We're going to be seeing them later on tonight. Annie, I'll move you across.
Yeah, you need to switch me over.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot I had to move you over. I thought you could just do it yourself. I'm going to tell my lovely co-commentator for match number 2. You're welcome to stay with us, Annie. We loved having you so far. You're welcome to stay with us for map number 2 if you would like.
There's a couple of things I'm going to have to check in with, but I will definitely be back to watch. That's because I wouldn't want to join midway.
Oh, okay. Well, we've loved have you. I think chat enjoyed having someone else's voice on other than just my own all the time.
Oh, oh thank you. It's been great. A great experience.
Ironics is in. No, not Annie. Yeah, Annie's leaving us, unfortunately, Suki. Are you going to join our game? And Black Forest. Do we want to go Black Forest? Do we want to change it? Maps. Where should we go? I think we'll go Winter Blizzard World, will we?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Obviously winter, you know, I mean, we have to go for the nicest. I'm going to swap to the free-for-all to fill up one of the spots, but need more kettles. We do need more kettles. We definitely need more kettles. Irishman 2006, dude. Lovely native man. Thank you so much for joining us today. Anyone else going to join us before we get on to the next match? Okay, our co-commentator is going to have food. So what we'll do is we'll start it immediately. Lobby. So, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Modes, deathmatch. Not what I want to do either. Start immediately. Okay, so we'll start. There's still room for one more in the game. So, let's go in, play a bit of deathmatch. We'll see if the Ego lads stick in. They're still in the game, so. But I wanted to give them a break, so I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't play. But all right, well, oh, it's paused.
Oh.
I didn't pause it.
It's the first time I've seen that, actually.
Oh, I did pause it. Oh yeah, I did pause it. Yeah, it was me who paused it.
It's actually kind of scary because it freezes the whole screen.
Is it staying paused?
Yes, it is.
Okay, there. We'll start the time there. Okay, I can't press the left button on my keypad. Okay. Because that will pause. Okay, so we have 11 in it. So room for one more. Don't look at my aiming. I know it's terrible. Okay,
Well, maybe I should go with it. You know, like widows around here. Easily kill me.
Morgana instantly kills me and teabags my dead body. Thank you so much. We caught that in stream. Let's ban Morgana. Ban Morgana. One game ban for Morgana. I'm sorry. Ego, I'm taking her out. That's it. Not allowed. Okay, I don't know which one my coach gun is, and
Oh, that was you who got me. Got it.
Yes, strangled. Get the teabag. Boom.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Ugh. Yeah, I know. It's like all of Ego are Torbjorns. What are the odds? They did this before to us. Why did we invite them into this? They did this before. They were all Anna's last time.
Oh, yep, can't move anywhere. That's one crew.
Oh, Christ, he got me. Oh, he's won. Oh, I'm gonna die to that turret, am I? I missed one shot on it and I died to it. Alright. I told you, I'm a support main, so that's why I'm... Alright, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yep.
Let's go Torbjorn. No. The thing is, I keep pressing coach gun and expecting... I keep pressing coach gun and expecting dynamite to come out because that's how I've set it up on my main.
Yeah. I got a bad habit with Ash where I just reload after every shot. I don't need to just lets me do that.
Oh, fuck off. I spawn onto Damped. My apologies for the language, but it's past the watershed, so screw yous.
Still wrong with them on being that tracer. How did you get me? What? Got me mid-air with pulse bomb. It's pretty cool. These corpse.
Oh, so many Torbjorns!
Can't poke or anything.
Okay, I know what to do. Spam Torbjorn! Let's play this game with without Torbjorns. Watershed is 9 o'clock and Ellie is watching. Oh, well, it's 9 o'clock here because we're in a different time zone to you guys. So, shh. Shush. I apologize. Okay, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. I didn't come last.
Well, wow.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So we're gonna instantly just go into heroes and go to Jeddah. And we're gonna go turn off Torbjorn. Hero roster. We're gonna turn off Torbjorn and then we're just gonna delete him out again. So Torbjorn is off, and then we're going to just go in again, because obviously that's exactly what we do. It's almost like you heard Faye shouting at you through the TV. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could hear that from here. It's damn the Torbjorns! It's the damn Torbjorns! Don't turn off Torbjorn, you Grinch. Ha ha ha! Power! I have all the power now. Torbjorn is gone. Look at him. He's gone, so I'm going to go to the other cancer. Oh, I did bleed in the pause button again. Ego Horu has joined. So I'm going to go for the other cancer, which is Symmetra.
Oh, you too. I think one's on the Symmetra dragon.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Oh, if it isn't 12, it's symmetry. Okay. We're all Sims now. 2 McCrees and a Tracer.
Oh, the fan, the hammer, what? Suki, you miss Overwatch? Well, you played Overwatch with us yesterday!
There is still much to be done. The order is restored.
Oh, I think I just stole that.
I think you did. Ah, damn. Stop pausing the game.
Was it that unbelievable you had to pause it?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, if you're Venus, the way even more.
Oh, it replaces the walls, remember? Yeah, because you can only have one wall up at any time. If in doubt, go against a bunch of Symmetras. Switch to a Farret, stay in midair. The Damp is going to kill me though, isn't he? I can't play Farret. I forgot that. I can't play Farret. I don't want to play Farret. Well, stop playing with your ex-team. Lol. Ooh. Alright, so we know who's getting banned next.
Well, my ult just went missing.
Yeah, what happens is... oh, I've just jumped off a cliff. What happens is only one Symmetra wall can be played at the same time from in deathmatch, so...
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know which one Ice Block is. Okay, that one. I hate this that I don't know the buttons on this account. It's really hard to play when you don't know the buttons. There's so many turrets around. I think I might turn back on Torbjorn because this is worse.
Wherever you go, there's already some meshes set up. I don't even know how McCree's living through all this. It's ridiculous.
Bento, just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so very much, man. Really do appreciate it.
Oh. Let's get that.
Yeah, this is so annoying when you don't know the buttons.
I think that's why I probably keep a lot of mine just defaulted. Because when I go to my other accounts, I can't be asked to keep changing them.
Yeah, but I just like certain things, like, you know, different, like, because, like, when I was, so, I've switched, just for one character, like, I've switched what the ult button is.
Oh.
So, like, Mercy, I have the ult button as L2. And Rez is triangle. Oh, yeah, I would get die straight away. Look at the fan, the hammer. No skill in that, what? Just walk up to someone and just fan the hammer in their face. Yeah, damn. I see you. I was about to click leave game. Okay. That would have destroyed everything, wouldn't it? Okay, guys, thank you so very much for joining us for that quick free-for-all. We're going to swap this back onto control now and switch back over to actually presets. Switch it over to competitive again. And we're going to see where our co-commentator is too. Ah, look at this. Look at how the team works out. Okay, swap to spectators. Swap to spectators. Blue team. Swap to blue team. We need to change names. And I'll have a look at the schedule to see who was the blue team and who was the red team. And that would be schedule for Saturday, winner of game 1. So, yeah, so we have that right. So, Ego are the blue team. And Omega X will be the red team. I think they need to sort out this that like team names automatically go all caps.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they made things simpler like that.
Because it's super triggering. It's super triggering the I need to turn it off, everyone, don't I? Friends only. It's super triggering the esports in Omega X esports. Super triggering seeing it all caps.
Mm.
So we are going to nope, he's not on. Flo, are you in chat? Overwatch, can you hear me? Okay, so what we will do is we'll wipe both teams, remove from team because I'm not sure who is playing on Ego's side, so we're going to wipe both teams out. We'll let Ricey bring his team back in the way he wants his team to come in.
Right.
And we will send our second commentator a message. Are you happy to stay with us until?
Until it gets there? Yeah, that'd be fine.
Thank you. Keep me company. So guys, what we have for you today for match number 2 is our winners from match number 1, Ego, are going to go up against Omega X Esports. And this will determine a team in the final. Who will face into the final? So, Faye, no, the final is not being played tonight. The final will be played tomorrow night. On Sunday, we will have a stream just dedicated to the final with a few nice little treats in there in between the games. The final will be a 7-match game. So, Ricey bringing in his Ego team for another match. When you decide that you'll give them a break and then they all just go Torbjorns in in this free-for-all deathmatch, huh?
That was a bit of a torture moment. Someone else doing it.
And then I have an idea. I think, yeah, great idea. Let's go Symmetry. That will teach them going Torbjorn. And what did they all do? They just all go Symmetry. I think they were watching the stream and heard me saying, "I'm going to go Symmetry."
I just think they look for the next, character that could be an issue and All same as there.
Hmm. That's it. We should have thought of that, and then just banned
Yeah.
Symmetra as well. We should have banned all the
Anything that
heroes and
has.
just made it mystery heroes. We should have made it mystery heroes. Maybe tomorrow for the final, we'll make it mystery heroes.
That would be cool.
We have Ego on the wrong team. Strangled, get over to the right team, will you? Yes, Faye, that is lovely. Cannot wait for tomorrow. Cannot wait to have this final being played.
I had to get rid of Torb. That was the issue.
Torb was the issue. It's just like lots of Torbjorn like turrets lying around. You weren't killed by anything else other than Torbjorn turrets. I'm a Grinch. Yeah, I'm a bit of a Grinch. At least I didn't steal Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, we're running our Christmas giveaway. So don't forget to hit that link that's up in the chat right now. If I can spell giveaway right. And I just got notification. Yes, I am ready. Has he sent me a friend request yet? I need to add him. I'll just add him. T. I'll wait till this name comes on stream. This is just gonna. It's just gonna. It's. Oh, he is my friend already. Okay, that's fine. So let's invite him into the party then. Is he still online? Is he offline? Yeah, he's online. Okay, we've invited him in. You can stay and say hello. Swap the blue team. We'll swap. Do you know what this? It makes it so good that it's like so easy to figure out which players should go on which side because all of the egos have reused their ego account.
Yeah,
Giveaway, come up.
this is really fun.
Hey, yeah, the command is giveaway.
Yes, okay. I think maybe it's on the cooldown because it's still in the chat recently.
Yeah, I can pop the link in. It's one. It's tinyurl.com/the Nerfed because I am amazing.
There's
It
only
doesn't
5
want.
days left to enter.
There is only 5 days left to enter, and you can win one of two £20 PSN vouchers just in time for Christmas.
You already got all your Christmas presents today.
I did get my Christmas presents. I got 4 games. I got 4 games in total in your giveaway earlier.
Yes. I still got 5 more to do as well. So I might
Wow.
just do another thing.
We'll swap Weddy over and we'll invite Overwatch if he messaged me and then is not online. Clara now Horu in. Yep, so we are seeing a change on the ego side. So Clarn is dropping out and Horu is going in. Halu Hora, I think, or Horu. Is it Halu Horu? I think I was calling her Hora yesterday, but Halu Horu. I know chat's gonna kill me for the names, but I'm doing my best here, guys. I'm trying. We had comments on the first video calling it's not loosey, it's loose tie, okay? It's loose tie. I'm like, okay, right, okay. Alright.
I'm bad with names altogether, so.
Who are you? It's pronounced. Alright, Toasty Mr. Know-It-All. Alright, who are you? That does not sound like who are you, right? Like, I know that's how it's written, and then, like, that's how it's written, yeah. But that's Horu. And it's great. I'm talking to Toasty, and that is loose tie. Oh, okay. Let's get our 2 captains into the chat. We're still waiting on our new commentator to come in, so we'll bring in everybody. So we'll bring in Overwatch and we'll bring in Ricey. Bye, Suki. Thank you very much for joining us today. You're going to go and do something productive. Thanks. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello.
Flo, Overwatch, how are you today?
Let's go. I'm fine. I want to win this,
What's
by the way.
happening?
Come on, Ricey.
I just heard the end of that sentence. Let's go, dude.
Let's go indeed. So, I'd like to introduce you to our co-commentator for this game, Mr. Teabag Senpai.
What's up, dude?
Hi, Zulf. Annie, are you going to be loving us and leaving us?
Yes, I am. It's good to see you
Aw.
guys, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Hi, guys.
See you, take care.
Okay, guys, welcome to the semi-final of the losers bracket. We will have Ego, who have already won once today, looking to keep this roll going against Omega X for a place in tomorrow's grand final. So, how are we looking forward to this game tonight, Ego?
I'm optimistic about it. I mean, as long as we're positive, we will get results. That's all that matters.
And Overwatch, obviously coming off the loss to GeneX yesterday, dying to get into the final and recount that loss.
Yeah, just pretty much what he said. We're very confident. And, yeah, we try to roll them.
And we are going to Busan for map number 1. So the most recent control point map being added. So obviously as a semi-final of the losers bracket, this will be played over 5 maps.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Like yesterday, like the semi-final yesterday. So all 5 maps being played. Same rules apply as in for 3 maps. Loser will select each map that follows the game. So
We have to play Horizon.
Oh, at some stage we have to play Horizon, yes.
Why did you say that to him?
Yes, Overwatch. Okay, Ego, you win map number 1, okay, and then Omega will pick Horizon for map number 2, and we're all sorted. All right. Or if this goes to map number 5, right? If this goes to map number 5, we're just calling it now. If this is 2-2, Horizon is the tiebreak.
Okay.
100%.
I'm alright.
Watch him throw map number 4 just to avoid Horizon.
Told Symmetra.
Yeah, well, we had a free-for-all, and your Ego lads just went all Torbjorn. It's as if they were talking to each other, and we're like, let's all go Torbjorn.
It was my idea both times. I noticed you got salty and banned it.
I banned it, yeah, I did. I was like, no, ban this. I was like, ban that. No, not happening, ban it. Ban it. And then I was like, I thought I was being smart. I'm like, I'm going to go Symmetra now. I've banned Torbjorn, I'm going to go Symmetra. And then instantly, Ricey goes, oh, let's all go Symmetra, so it'll be grand. But guys, without any further ado, well, let's just go back to your teams. We'll get started straight away.
let's do it.
I have to do switches.
Oh, you have to do switches?
match.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have to invite one player. So can you make just one more spot for the spectators?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, just give me 2 seconds, lobby.
Just to invite him. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There's a few spots there.
Of course, Openo. Let's go.
Oh, Openo's back! Woo!
Only because Noctic can't play today.
Oh, I just noticed that Noctic's not there.
And now switch Luke and Openo.
Okay, so the spectators, Openo, subdo rating.
Okay, that's it. We're fine.
That's it? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Guys, if you have
ready?
any changes to make, just pop back in between maps and just let us know, and we'll make the changes.
Alright, good luck, mate.
Yo, good luck. Then, see ya.
Bye bye, best of luck, guys. So Zulf, Teabag, Senpai, name and spectators, everyone's going to be enjoying that name for the rest of this game. Yes, you do. Are we looking forward to this semi-final? 5 maps, Ego, Omega X? Yeah, definitely. All 5 maps played yesterday in that semi-final, so interesting to see if we can get that in this one. Yeah, we have to remove 1 spectator at the minute, and then we should be fine to go. So I'm just going to reduce the spectators limit, so back down to 2, and then we'll go into the map. Yeah, they said that they spotted that Flow had done it, and then decided to copy them, and did it themselves. And that came out in match number 1 that they had decided to do it. But we do. We have nerfed accounts. A lot of the members already have nerfed accounts, so maybe we should fill out the whole team with nerfed accounts. I know we have some. Nick Le Pen is Nerf C, and then we have exactly, and then we have Nerf V1, and I don't know what the rest of them are. I want to say Nerf Ape. I want to say Nerf Ape, but Nerf Ape. We do definitely need to. He's way too good. Obviously, we've seen that a few times today. Yeah, never trust Omega X in spawn with what they pick. They are definitely sticking with this pharmacy. Don't worry, Open O is staying on pharmacy. Yeah, so we're going to stick with them straight away as they get damage in on this Ghost Comp straight off the bat. Zulfi, when you get a second, could you go into your party settings and allow your mic to be shared, because stream can't hear you at the minute. If you wouldn't mind. So, Openo putting in damage from the high. Lisandro taking out, who are you? I have to try and remember to say that name correctly now from now on. Nura getting rezzed in there by Inferno on the Mercy. Ricey trying to stay alive as he stops in point. What a fast Pharah ult there from Openo. But goes down to Morgana.
And stream hear me now, I hope.
We'll find out in about 2 seconds when someone responds to me. If you can hear the amazing Teabag Senpai, give us a bit of hype in chat for him. Come on, he's joining us for the first time. Bit of hype.
Hello everyone. Right, so.
Sticking with the goats into this pharmacy, but the Mercy goes down.
Massive pick. If you lose your main tank in the goat spawn, you tend to crumble after that. Oh, my bad. It's actually not the gold spawn.
No, it was the opposite. I didn't want to correct you, but it's fine.
Not yet. I'm gonna get to grips with this particularly.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's fine. Annie says they can hear you now, and there's a bit of hype going on in chat.
Fantastic.
Toasty saying that he can hear you too, so that's good. So down goes Sound Barrier, trying to keep everyone alive in this fight. Lisandro not getting pushed off the cliff. Overwatch taking out Weddy. Morgana taking out 2 though.
Yeah.
So 2 on either side, but the Mercy res into the Pharah.
And that is massive.
And Lisandro just deciding, I'm getting off this cliff.
Morgana took out 4 people in that one fight. And he's getting his thanks from his Reinhardt as well now.
Yeah, and the instant teabag, so making your name proud, are you happy with that?
Oh, you know what? I love a teabag too. But in this case, that was tactical crouching, you see.
Oh, tactical crouching. My apologies. Tactical crouching.
More respectful there are in this.
You're a little bit quiet according to chat, so if you could turn your sound up as well.
Will do, will do.
And we have someone in chat who just wants to let you know that you're her favourite, and that is the wonderful Famey V1 from the Nerfed. Wants to let you know that you're...
I am not worthy of such an honor.
Aww. Yes, you aren't worthy of her honor. I should be her favourite, okay? You're not worthy of her honor, okay? I should be the favourite. But that's all aside. Let's get back to this game. Dragons goes in from Overwatch, but gets nothing off that. 99% up on the clock for Ego.
There you go. That should be better now.
That is better for me, even on the comms. So,
Fantastic.
Diva Bomb goes in.
Good stuff right there.
Openo going down to the Fire Strike. But Looney not able to get these boots off the cliff as well as he probably would have wanted.
He managed to get the res up on the far as well there. And that has been a point take. Good so far. Good fight.
But they've got over this magical 85%, so they only need to win one more fight, and if they cap the point, it'd be very tough.
Yeah.
It'd be very tough for them to get back over that marker. So it's only one more fight, and ult's coming online now for Ego to try and recap this point.
Yeah, there's about 4 ultimates on the side of Omega X as well, so...
In goes Death Blossom gets... in goes Barrage gets nothing. Morgana!
This man has been carrying this team in this fight.
100%. That is 2 Diva Bombs getting triple kills when they needed the most. Looney finishes off Ignora heal. And
should be the first.
That is the first map. The Reinhardt won't be able to get on to point. Shatter used a little bit too early maybe. Not able to get it down the stairs there. No charge left after he is the charge out of spawn. Ego take map number 1 on Busan. So we go off to the lovely temple. So no mech base yet.
Yeah, and a Mirror Goats comp as well coming out now.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. 2 goats just coming to clash up against each other. Yeah. What more could you ask for?
I almost felt excited there for a second because I saw Zen there, and Zen Goats counters Moira Goats, so I thought that's what the plan was, but no, it's going to be an exact comp mirror.
Yep. So it's just, it depends on how they want to play this. It looks like Omega are a little bit scared at the minute, a little bit sideways, where Ego are all together, but the fight breaks out on the middle of the point. Down goes... Yeah. Lower down heals now, but Weddy goes down, so that's basically an even trade. Tank for support. But down goes Lisandro on the side of Omega X. But even down 1 healer and down 1 tank, not able to make this count on the side of Ego. So the 6v6 fight starts again.
That's a quick coalescence coming out from the Moira.
Yeah, Openo taken out, strangled. Weddy goes down.
This should be Omega's fight now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go.
100%. We're following Openo around on this highly charged Zarya 99. Just tearing through people as a highly charged Zarya.
And now Eagle have all 3 support ultimates. Oh, they have 5 ultimates coming up now.
And they're not...
Did they use... Yeah, go ahead.
They're not far off Ego having all 6 as well. Zarya just a little bit behind.
That's the thing with goats versus goats. You get, especially shatter and grab, you get them up so quick. Oh, that is...
5-man grab. Everyone in the grab.
That's going to be a team wipe right there.
That is going to be a team wipe, but they can't finish off the Zarya at the minute. Wow.
Can you imagine?
But bit disappointed there in Open O and the Omega X team. No teabags in there. In there, stalling the Zarya out, not teabagging. A little bit disappointed.
I think Ego have realised that they're losing the goats fight, so they've gone to the pharmacy and Hanzo for the extra damage.
Well, if in doubt, always bring out the Hanzo, that's what I say.
Yeah, I mean, chances are you'll kill someone, but someone else, so.
In goes sound barrier on the side of Omega X. 75% ticking on the clock now. Weddy goes down, Coalescence taking out Ricey, Morgana goes down to Open O. On another team kill, so 88%, 90% on the tick. Right outside spawn. It's gonna be really hard for Ego to push past this and get that, stop that tick.
And they might not be able to touch point, in fact. Oh no, they have. Okay.
They have. And that will push them back, but the overtime counter ticking down, and that is point number 2 going the way of Omega X. 1-1.
Omega basically lost the first round to Goats and said, you know what, if you can do it, we can do it better. And that's exactly what they did in this one.
So then, what do we expect going into this one? Will we stick to the Goats if you're Omega X?
I mean, if it's worked for them, and this map particularly is tougher for a fire to play in as well, then yeah, stick to Goats if it's working for you.
And looks like Who Are You is switched onto the Reaper. Do you think that's a good switch going up against the Goats?
Could be, could not be. The problem with Reaper is that if he's already used his cooldowns, and if the tanks focus him down, he will burn down really quickly. So he has to be very smart with his positioning and how he uses his cooldowns as well, and how his team supports him.
Yeah, and we see Looney still on the Hanzo now, so they didn't try to mirror the Goats back.
No, that's a good decision in my opinion. They knew they were losing the Goats versus Goats fight, so it's better to try something else instead.
Yeah, 100%. Down goes Wetty's shield, is breaking very fast. Losing that shield war to the Goats, unfortunately. But they're going to take points straight off the bat.
And that's a Reaper gone, that should be...
But down goes the Brig, though.
Yeah,
Weddy in the fight there, but he goes down as well. So this is going to favour the Goat side of the complex. Open O struggling very low there. Morgana goes down on the charge.
And with that pick, yeah, Lissandra's doing some fine work on that Reinhardt there. I'm pretty sure a certain Ape would appreciate that play over there.
100%, I agree. That charge onto the Zarya was beautiful.
Followed by a Fire Strike kill as well. It's a great play, great play. And he now has his shatter up, with the grab coming up soon afterwards.
We've Rally on the side of Ego, grouping up his whole team, getting as much shield onto that team. In goes the Grav and the Coalescence.
Was the dragon eaten over there?
It was eaten.
Yeah,
nice spot there. Pushing them all the way back to spawn. Morcat on the Diva, eating the dragon, but he's already 60% to his next dragon, and Morgana has Grav waiting for it.
Now they need to get some high value from either their Junkrat tire or from their Grav for the sword.
Coalescence not getting much out of that, and a lot of ults up on the side of defensive ults as well. In goes the Grav and the Hammer. Hammer countered though. Lee Sandro taken out to the emotes, and Who Are You takes out 2 as they emo.
Yeah, using your ultimate after your team's lost a fight might, unless you're swapping off some other hero, then fair enough. But might have been a waste of Riptire over there.
Yeah, not the best choice there to use the Riptire.
But they have one Dragon Strike versus the Grav and the Bomb, the Grav Bomb combo.
Here comes Dragon in, but not getting much out of that. Gets Inferno though.
Yeah, but I think that's a one fight. There you go. Okay, got the emotes coming out as well. That's an easy game.
And that's the game over. So Omega X taking it 2-1. Ego taking map number 1 with the Goats comp, but then they counter Goats and just not able to do it. Ignore heals on the Moira. And this isn't the team wipe we've seen in the room that we expected it to be, but just equally as team wipeable. Strangled knowing he's dead.
The good old invisible coalescence coming out again.
Always the way in spectator mode or when you're watching play the games.
Impeccable.
And we know Blizzard know about it. So I mean, like, come on, fix it, please. Let's go. Fix your game, Blizzard.
But no, that was very good reactive play from Omega X. They saw an enemy team comp that they lost to, and then they reacted accordingly and went goats themselves. So that's
Which is what we've seen from them in the other games that we've played, is that they're very reactive to changes that their opposing team will make.
yeah, certainly.
Horizon, yes. But you didn't lose the game, you won the game, so you don't get to pick map, unfortunately. That choice will go down to Ricey on the Ego side. So, we seen that you came out going for seeing the Goats comp on the other side. They took point number 1. Then you switch to Goats and take the next 2 points.
Yeah. Our Rhino was carrying.
Yeah, Lisandro was doing some really, really fine work for you guys over there. That's really good.
It was Azaria that was doing mad work. Like,
Dude,
what's
he
his
was
name?
gone
Opener.
for like 1 or 2 months, and we missed him so badly, and now he's finally back. We're so happy right now.
We loved following Openo around. We loved watching Openo go around.
But at the same time, Morgana for Ego was doing amazingly as well, to be fair.
Yeah, he popped off.
He was popping off quite a lot in that game.
Yeah, those 2 Diva bombs getting triple kills on that first map were unbelievable. But unfortunately, Omega X take map number 1 for you, Ego. So where are we going?
Yeah.
Horizon.
We're going to King's Row.
You said Horizon. Yeah, great, perfect. Thank you so very much. Let's get.
We're leaving this league.
It's a tournament, not a league.
Oh yeah, yeah. Got me there.
Yeah, I did. So we're going Kings Row. Kings Row,
King's
yeah.
Row, yeah.
Perfect.
I mean,
Thank you.
We're fine with King's Row.
I think
there's a meme about it.
I think everyone is fine with Kings Row.
Yeah. This is really the best map, or one of the best.
Oh, we love watching it as a stream. Love watching it. It's very competitive. It suits both sides. It keeps both sides interested. So, obviously anything can happen in this.
The best Ryan Zarya map of any map, in my opinion.
We were talking about this earlier. One of the best openings for Goats, anyway. So, could be fun.
Goats versus Goats again? Question mark.
Yeah, maybe. No, I kind of have an idea of what Overwatch has planned, so
maybe not this time.
Don't want to give anything away, but maybe
Different strat.
different strat, maybe. Okay, guys, I'll let you go back to your teams, and we'll start in a couple of seconds. Best of luck.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
So, Zulf, yesterday we seen Omega X defend Kings Row and going to try and do it again.
Yeah, I saw that game. I saw Overwatch playing Reaper as well, and his Reaper. I found out actually, for those of you watching, that he is actually the rank 3 Reaper in the world on PSN.
Wow, interesting. Did not know that. I knew he was very highly ranked on, and we watched his Reaper yesterday. It was one of the best Reapers I've seen play, and so confident to be like, we've seen him flank yesterday, and so confident in his abilities to be miles behind his teammate and not playing with his teams at all.
And the thing is as well, Reaper is considered an off-meta pick as well. So to main a hero like that and to do as well as you are doing takes a lot of skill and game awareness. That's good. Props to him. Props to him.
Yeah,
Basically.
especially in this, mainly goats meta where, as we were saying in the last one, Reaper usually a good pick against lots of tanks, but not when there's this much heals going around.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
But without further ado, we will get into lovely London City, London babies in chats. We are going to King's Row Winter Edition.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sophie, what do we want for Christmas? It's almost Christmas, only a week and a bit left to go. What are we getting for Christmas, bro?
Delete Brig.
Delete Brig! Oh no, don't say that! Don't say that!
I won't bring that into this. I'll be nice.
Yeah, I like Brig. Leave Brig alone. Don't pick on Brig.
Every support main would love Brig to get buff after buff, and wouldn't you?
No, I want all the heroes. I want all the heroes to be balanced. All right. I want Mercy to get a little buff. Actually, that would be nice.
She does deserve some love. Yes. I agree with that.
It's small. Like we were saying earlier. We thought, she's doing 60 heals per second. She was dropped down from 70, and that kind of destroyed her. So we're thinking if 70 is too much, why not? Let's go back to about 65 and split the difference and maybe see if that would affect it too much. I know they brought it to 70 when she uses Valk, but I think 65 could do.
Heroes that you need to be so careful with because the smallest tweak can break her or make her OP. It's the same as McCree. So that's the problem with heroes like these. The smallest tiny buff can end up being a massive
yeah, it's so niche. Like it's really tough. I understand how tough it is for Overwatch to do it. We're seeing so many default skins on the side of Ego. We're just thinking of that now because all brand new accounts on the Ego side.
That is true. Yeah, I didn't know that actually.
So Ryan Zari,
Ryan
Zari. I think we should do that from now on. Just like ban all skins.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Ryan Zarya with the May wall, but the May wall not blocking off as much. Look at Lissandro with the charge out of nowhere. The res comes in onto Who Are You, but Overwatch taking out Weddy. He's on the Reaper. You wanted to see the Reaper, and here it is.
I did, and he's doing work. There you go. He's doing his job.
Yeah, Ricey goes down. Morgana in the backfield trying to stay alive. But look, the stagger. Trying to take the point, staggering.
I've never seen a team stagger a Zarya as often as this team does. It's something to appreciate.
But not only that, but staggering it while you're capping point number 1 on King's Row.
Yeah. Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
But they've got the payload, and what we've seen from Omega X is once they get this payload starting to move, it's very rarely that they actually get stopped. But Hammer goes down. Looney taking out Openo. But Openo left a little gift, and that was his Venom Mine.
Notice how Omega have the Lucio pushing payload while the 5 push together as a team to make their push more effective.
Yeah, we seen this yesterday. Inferno like sitting on the payload and just and then when the fight is over, the team return, move the payload with 3 on it.
Just keeping an eye on Overwatch's positioning as Reaper to see where he sets up and how he plans his flanks.
We will follow him. Stepping up onto the high ground. Trying to drop down with Death Blossom, I see here. So we're going to follow him as he takes this point on the high ground. In goes the grab. But he gets taken out to the Dragon Strike before he can pop Death Blossom. But they cap point number 2 as well. 6 minutes left on the clock. This has been precise destruction by Omega X so far.
5 minutes 40 seconds, they're doing fantastic time-wise.
So what would you need to see now from Ego here? They're struggling to stop this point at all. Overwatch flanking around the side, looking for this Death Blossom from behind. Here he goes.
Death
Blossom in.
Yeah, oh, that's just...
We watched that on stream. That's just unbelievable. Hanzo up on the high ground, not able to help out his team too much.
In my opinion, they should have swapped off the Tracer because he's staying alive and he's distracting them, but he's not actually getting any kills. So,
In goes the pulse bomb.
the Tracer, not so sure.
Weddy with the hammer down, trying to stall out as much as possible. Gets one kill. But there we go. Openo with the Dragon Blade in. Gets 3, gets 4. That would be point number 3 taken. 4 minutes left on the clock. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock for Omega X. Ego's choice of King's Road, do you think it's going to come back to haunt them, this pick?
Well, so far, it looks like it. But, but the thing with Omega X is that they have a plan. You can see that they know what they're doing. They know where to go, where to flank, who's going to push, who's going to stay on cart. So they just seem to have a plan in place and it's working for them. Whereas on the side of Ego, they've been making swaps throughout the game. Had the Mei at the beginning, swapped off the Mei when it didn't work out for them. So they're having trouble coming up with a proper counter plan and sticking to it effectively.
So on the defensive side, we have Openo still on the Genji. Overwatch switching on to the Tracer, so interesting pick. Looks like Genji's gone back to swap now. Or not, maybe. Are you liking this pick onto the Tracer now for Overwatch?
Well, yeah, the whole point of having Tracer is to set up a crossfire, so if he flanks from behind and distracts the team well enough, his front line can do the work for him. So yeah, he is a very skilled player. He plays Reaper, so he knows how to position himself. Could work out really well.
And we see them setting up on this high ground. 3 on one side, 3 on the other side.
So that's the crossfire that I was talking about. So the Ego won't know where to look at, where to focus on.
But
that's a distraction. Ooh!
But Ego's Genji immediately gets them, and then Looney finishing it off. But Morgana going down to Inferno. And Strangled going down, but Lisandro going down, so 2 for 2 so far, 4 on 4. Weddy goes down, Inferno picking off 2 tanks in this pick.
Yeah, but Ego have spawn advantage, so this is probably leaning towards them right now in this fight.
It's definitely leaning towards them. Down goes Overwatch, Morcat going down as well. That will push them even further back. They will get the first tick, maybe get a second tick before the respawns. Advantage goes the way. 2 ticks go in, and they're gonna cap point number 1. Quick succession, 1 minute taken off the clock.
That is exactly what you need if you're Eagle. You need a very quick first cap to keep up the time, and they've done exactly that. So good, just keep up the momentum and they'll be fine.
Yeah. 5 minutes now, pushing through the streets. We've seen that this is the hardest part of actually King's Road, pushing through the street section. And the final last push, but the street section definitely, with so many twists and turns, so many individual choke points. In goes sound barrier, pulse bomb kind of wasted on the Looney side, hitting wall, not anyone.
You see now, they used sound barrier, so when Openo gets his blade up, there's no defensive ultimate really to help his team. On side of Ego now is.
Yeah, Looney going down to Morcat there. Hammer is up and ready on the Lisandro side. Openo Genji Blade ready and waiting. In it goes. Who are you? Getting away. So no kill for Openo on his Dragon Blade. And who are you? Gets Overwatch out. Ego Morgana rezzed by Strangled. Openo stuck in the backfield. Going to die to Who Are You.
Now, Who Are You definitely seems a lot more comfortable on the Genji than on his Tracer. Seen a big difference in his performance so far.
Definitely, we agree. Now, Blade is up for Who Are You, so interesting. 3 ults on the side. Grab Blade ready to go. Or grab Pulse
And
Bomb.
reverse now. There's no Lucio ultimate for any of their ultimates as well, so this will be interesting to see how they defend against that.
They could try the Diva Bomb to try and stop the Tracer or the Genji wanting to go anywhere near the Grav. Dragons goes in, but gets nothing. But Overwatch will take out Looney.
Yeah.
In goes the Grav, and here goes the Dragon Blade. But the Grav gets nothing much in that, and Who Are You gets taken out by Inferno. Ricey going down.
I think Morgana tried to... Oh, and some teabagging from Overwatch as well.
Interesting.
Sorry, tactical crouching. My apologies.
Yes, tactical crouching. We must be aware that the name is tactical crouching. Your name is Teabag. That's where I'm thinking you're being confused here.
Yeah. Morgana grabbed against the wall to try and avoid the Diva from eating the Grav. Doing quite... There's no Diva actually. That was just unfortunate.
Yeah. Weddy going down to the Storm Arrows. It's been a long time since we had to change for Hanzo from Storm Arrow, from Scatter Arrow to Storm Arrow. You know, I don't think it was a good change. Here we go. Invincible Coalescence coming in. Called it before we seen it. Down goes Ricey. Weddy's got to go down as well. 3 off the Coalescence.
We have the Tracer trying to do a back cap over here as well.
We do, and they haven't seen it so far. Or
I think Morcat's gone back to contest that, and he's going to chase him as well now.
Interesting, getting them back, but that will push them back a little bit further, so they're not as grouped up as they would have been. There goes the Dragons in as the Grav goes in on Ego side. There we go. A wet push indeed, as every ult in existence on the side of Ego goes in. Inferno trying to stall it out as they crouched Lucio. They won't see me if I'm crouched, but they got him.
And in doing that, also some form of a stagger as well on the Lucio, in some manners.
Yeah, and here we go. We've seen it, Inferno sitting on the payload, so now we have Ricey sitting on the payload, trying to get this second point. In comes the charge, it's booped away. What a boop there, saving his own life. Haven't capped the second point, or just capped the second point, so spawn advantage is on their side, so Omega X will want to be careful here, because that is their spawn. They're pushing right up against Openo, taking out 2 though. And in comes the swaps now, Ricey onto the Moira. So, how do you feel about that swap? They've sacrificed the defensive sound barrier ult for a basically offensive Coalescence.
Yeah, I tend to not be a fan of having 2 main healers on your team, because a Zen or a Lucio ultimate can be a game changer for your team. Especially when the enemy team has a Zarya, and the Zarya is coming up with the Grav as well. So we'll find
there
out
goes Hammer. Strangled will be the first one taken out there. Morgana will follow. Weddy getting pushed into the corner. And the fire strike. Lee Sandro on this Ryan. I think everybody will be proud. Any Ryan person will be proud to watch Lee Sandro on this Reinhardt.
Overwatch did say that they were waiting for him to come back, and you can see why.
100%. I think this is kind of one of the things they were missing yesterday in the Ryan plays, was definitely what we're seeing here today. His shatters have been on point. There goes the grab from the high ground. Taking out Who Are You. Weddy goes down to Morcat. Pushing them into spawn. Keeping them there. We're following Lee Sandro as he comes back around from the flank side. So only 50 seconds left on this clock for Ego.
And Inferno Young has his sound barrier. Oh well, doesn't need to use it anyway. His team's doing all the work for him.
No. And we have Lee Sandro and Looney waving at each other from spawn.
Exchanging niceties.
Yes, that is exactly what we like to see. In the heat of battle, to still be like, yeah, we'll wave at each other.
this is crunch time now because Ego have 5 ultimates that they can use as opposed to 2.
Well, there goes Diva Bomb and Sound Barrier, but getting nothing off that. There goes Grav in, taking out Zarya. Ricey taking out, but they need to get to this payload. Only 3 seconds left on the clock. Will they get to the payload? They do get to it. Coalescence coming in. Lissandra not able to. Oh, he gets away! On 1 health, he gets away. We'll get that mega health pack in there.
Very crucially, who are you held onto his Dragon Blade? So he still has his blade up.
Interesting. 2 ults on the side. There goes Hammer down. Not getting much out of that. But gets 2 off it though with the Fire Strike and the charge coming in. That's where they will stop it. Tracer trying to hold on. Openo will hold them off. And Omega X take map number 2. Pella, it is currently 2-0 to Omega X in this best of 5 series. Openo, Dragon Blade. Talk us through this play of the game, Zulf.
Let's see what he does over here. This towards the end of their attack. Just for static Genji Blade. By this point, they had gained so much momentum on their attack that this is clean up beauty at the end there. So, well, it was a good, well-coordinated team effort in that game from Omega X.
And that will make it 2-0 to Omega X going into map number 3. Overwatch.
Nice. Yeah, man, our hometown.
So, we were just saying, Zulfi just told me that you are the number 3 ranked Reaper. Is that true?
Yeah, I did my
but
research
only
on
currently.
Currently? Only currently?
My best is number 1. Yeah.
Your best is number 1?
Yeah. Do you know Spirit?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I had a higher hero score than he had.
Oh wow, that is very impressive.
That is. Impressive. We are so honoured to have you here. We were just talking about how well your Reaper plays were in that, but
thank you.
We saw Openo, you know, carry as per usual, but we are so proud of Lissandro again. We said it in the last game.
Yeah,
your Ryan is just this is what we want to see from you.
Aggressive flanking, Ryan.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And his shatters are on point tonight. It's exactly what you needed.
Yesterday, what do you think's changed Overwatch?
Now Horizon?
Ricey, unfortunate. You picked Kings Row. We thought you had it there for a while. The push to get through the first point was amazing. Took it so fast, but those streets are really hard.
Lost the momentum.
It's really hard to flow that way through the streets there of Kings Row. It's a tough battleground there, and Omega trying to push us back as far.
But either way, we put up a fight, so.
Oh, 100%. We're enjoying this on our side anyway. Where are we going for map number 3?
Dorado.
Dorado. Wonderful.
That was a very instant decision. You seem to know what you're going to do.
Dorado's probably our best payload map. So, we're pretty
confident. Shit.
Wow. Yo, you should have picked Junkertown.
So Ricey, I will allow you the option to change it to Horizon Lunar Colony.
Request denied.
Damn it.
No, thank you.
Here, come on. Can you blame a Tryer? You know. So, map number 3, Ego. Needing to get a win here. Have we any special things in plan?
Well, I can't say, can I?
I have to try. I have to try and eke them out of you. Overwatch, if you win this, you will set up a final against G-Next, the rematch from last night. So, best of luck to both teams. I'll let you just go back into your respective teams, and we'll start on Dorado very, very shortly.
Alright, good luck, dude.
Yeah, good luck.
So, chat, it is currently 2-0 to Omega X. If Omega X win this map, they will go into tomorrow's final and they will face off against GeneX, the rematch of yesterday's 5-round epic semi-final. If Ego win, they get this into a 4th map and it will go 2-1. So, are you ready, Zulfi?
I am indeed. Let's get this
Well,
started.
then, let's get going to Dorado. So you've watched Ego lose map number 1 and map number 2. What do you think they need to try and fix for this map number 3 in order not to lose this one as well?
Well, I mean, King's Row was quite obviously one of Omega X's best maps. Ego seemed to think that Dorado's a very good map pick for them. They might have a plan that we don't know about, as he said. It's just team synergy. Having a plan, making sure you can implement it effectively. And it seems to be GOATs, apparently. So, let's see how... Yeah, it is GOATs.
It is GOATs. As I said, never trust Omega X in spawn. Obano loves walking around spawn as a Torbjorn.
Mm-hmm.
But never comes out of the actual spawn door as Torbjorn, though.
And fair enough. I mean, they beat Omega X as GOATs on the first map of Busan, so they can pull it off. So let's see if it works for them on this map or not.
Well, that's it. That's the most important thing to think about at the end of the day, is that they did hold off as much as possible as they could. They took map number 1 of Busan as the GOATs. We're seeing all the default sprays on the side of Ego. Loving this. Absolutely loving this. Level 1s, level 2s, level 7s I think is the highest that they have so far. But GOATs coming up against a pharmacy though on the side of Omega X. So maybe an instant counter found already.
Yeah,
looking for them.
Yash and her damage as well, so this will be interesting to see.
Oh, look where they hid. Opano looking around for them, finds them as they're hiding down on the low ground. Not quite working because the fire caught them up there, so they know exactly where they are. The payload already to the bridge. So Overwatch on the Ashe. We've seen his Reaper plays are amazing. How is his aim on this Ashe? The pharmacy flanking around, going to get Weddy. Lisandro taken out. Who are you? And nothing on the barrage though. Ignora heals ahead of his whole team. Healing backwards through his team. On the flanking Anna. And there we go. Point number 1 for Omega X. Still sticking with the GOATs are the Ego side. But Ricey going down to Overwatch.
See, that's the thing. Ashe and Pharah can just push up ahead and do whatever they want to because no one apart from the D.Va can contest them, which is a big problem.
But the payload's still moving on upwards as they push this fight at the door of the 2nd point. In goes Justice, but gets nothing. Gets Ricey actually.
What Lucio? Yeah.
Lisandro just sitting on payload. I don't need to be up there fighting.
Don't think he makes them over there.
D.Va bomb trading divas.
Yep.
Oh, Hammer gets nothing from Lisandro. Strangled. Oh, he gets caught. Ricey with the sound barrier in. Can they take out Lisandro? He does go down to the 100 damage from the fire strike of his opposing Reinhardt. Openo still up in the air with the Pharah. Not much actually able to get near that Pharah at the minute.
Nope, nothing at all. That's the thing, even though they've lost 2 people, the Pharah can keep on poking damage at them to get her next barrage up.
Yeah. Who are you trying to get up onto the high ground but missing the jump on the Brigitte? But they've stopped this payload, which we have seen teams struggle against Omega X to stop a payload once they start moving it. Diva.
At this point in particular, huge advantage for the defenders with spawn advantage.
Yeah, from here now to the end, the spawn advantage does favour the defenders. In goes grab, Justice from behind.
That is a massive shatter as well.
Yeah, but 2 for 2, so, and down goes the mech. Morcat being, or Openo being rezzed by Inferno.
I think Eagle might hold it. Oh no, never mind. And that's the fire coming into their work.
Yeah, and there we go. Morgana goes down, Weddy goes down. And they're going to push this through now. The stall coming in from Ricey. Moira going to not try and defend this, but
Openo just uses barrage, and he's already halfway to another one. That's how much free he has right now.
oh, and the charge onto Looney had no hope there. Death Blossom taking out Who Are You? Weddy going down to Lisandro. Mercy sitting on payload.
And there comes a McCree. That's thankfully come out quite quickly now. Well, not quickly, but much needed hit scan on the side of Eagle.
Yeah, we would have expected to have tried to have seen that a little bit earlier. They stuck with the goats comp though, and now they've decided there goes the Diva Bomb in, but Inferno will probably fall back and try and res that, and does. The sleep onto the being charged already, Reinhardt.
I mean, that is a life for main tank. That is a life for main tank.
In goes the barrage. It looks like Mercy left. That's a team wipe. That should be this point. Can this Reinhardt get back? The charge onto the Diva. Misses the Diva though. And they still get the point though. So Omega X taking all 3 points of Dorado. And with some time to spare, 2 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock. So Ego will have to cap all 3 points. Hopefully leave some more time on the clock than what Omega X had as they attack this point of Dorado. They selected Dorado. They wanted to play Dorado. So can we see them take all 3 points? Their survival in this competition depends on them getting all 3 points here. So what are you thinking they need to do now on this attack?
Not play goats, essentially. What I realize is that Eagle's go-to comp is goats. That's what they're comfortable playing with. But whenever that comp gets countered, they seem to lack a backup plan, which is what's causing them problems right now.
I think Stream will definitely be happy with what they're seeing from the Omega side. We have a bit of love for the Torbjorn. We have a Bastion. Solo tanking this. Interesting choice on the side of Omega X. We know that they have the Brigitte / tank. But yeah, solo tanking, trying to keep a Bastion and a Torbjorn alive with triple heals.
Well, I have Ryan as a single tank and not Orisa, so Lisandro's probably more comfortable playing Ryan as his main tank.
But pirate ship on the side of, and look at this, the Rhine on the side of Eagle as well, trying to protect their Bastion. Looney going down. But Openo taken out by Who Are You, so the Bastion plays have been won on the side of Ego, and they keep pushing this payload. while the fight goes on behind. Morgana going down. But they're going to cap this first point without a challenge.
Pushed it all the way, yeah.
The sleep onto the Mercy and the Anti, but gets taken out in the end. Morcat taken out too, though. So not quite getting a Weddy taken out too again. So they will try and cap this first point. Overwatch taking out Ego. So a number 3 ranked Reaper in the world playing Ana.
Yeah, that's quite interesting to see.
Openo taking out Looney, but the res will come in onto Looney. So no more res for this first part of the fight anyway.
I mean, considering how that first attack went, the fact that they go out to the very end of the first point's not bad at all, to be fair.
Looney popping sights after killing Openo. And she is now behind the enemy team. Shooting from behind now, so... But she gets taken out by Overwatch. Hammer goes down. Transcendence drawn out on the side of Omega X. Weddy goes down. Who Are You goes down. Morgana goes down. And that is that for this fight. But lots of ults popped on the defensive side there.
They have sights and they have nano boost at this point, up against a Diva Bomb and nano boost. So it's pretty, alt economy wise, pretty even so far, so not too bad.
Yeah, we both popping similar amounts of ults into each fight. Lissandra waving, but gets slept for it. Will Weddy charge this? No.
And the Torbjorn just outside Widowmaker as well.
Lissandra trying to push them back as far as possible. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in Ego's locker. Can they manage to get this first point? They need to get to this payload. Their survival in this competition relies on them getting this payload all the way to the end. The charge comes in onto Weddy, but he gets slept for it, but he will take out Weddy anyway and is not punished for that charge as they all come flying through. Inferno, popping rally.
Ego are trickling at this point. I think they're trying to panic a tiny bit, going in when they've already lost one person or two people. And you can see how confident Omega are because their Torbjorn's in the enemy spawn right now. So
the charge again by Lissandro is absolutely showing you how to play Reinhardt. Predicting the charges. Gets antied, gets caught behind, 93 health. Can Weddy take him down? No! Weddy gets taken down himself. Defensive transcendence comes in. Morgana's going to be taken out. That is that. Omega X take it 3-0. Omega X will set up a final with G Next. The repeat of yesterday's semi-final. That was a absolute cracking game yesterday.
that was a very dominant performance from Omega X.
Mercy just... and the emotes to finish off. Maybe that's why he was so confident, as you were stating earlier. He just knew what he could do. Ricey.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's such a shame, man. You've given us such a pleasure to play.
Yeah. Third place is fine.
100%. It's a...
I mean, worthy winners. I mean,
Yeah.
when you get rolled by a Torb, it's pretty worthy. Fucking hell. But there's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah. Omega X were one of the big favourites early on to go all the way, showing that tonight that they, were disappointed to lose to GNX yesterday to get into the final, but yous have made it back in Overwatch, back into the final, repeat against GNX. Must be happy with that.
Yes. Now we will beat them.
Yeah. All the
Either way,
confidence.
both would be worthy winners.
Well, there you have it, Ricey. Worthy winners indeed. But look, Ego, formerly Legion, from people who maybe just remember seeing them from original starting of the games. Thank you so much for joining us. You came in very late into the party, replacing the team that we had lost right at the end, and we've been absolutely delighted to have you a part of this. You beat Nerfed straight off the bat. Then had to play Omega X in the next round, losing to them.
Gnomes twice.
You beat Hallucinogens in the grudge match yesterday. Beat Hallucinogens. We loved watching that game. I think Flo loved watching that game. Then you beat Flo today.
Hallucinogens.
That's it.
That's your victory for this tournament. So that's good then.
Yeah. Shut them up.
Plus, you put yourself in the hearts of all of the Nerfed fans when you beat Flo earlier on tonight to avenge the Nerfed loss to Flo.
And we actually did it. And Hallucinogens said they would. Look,
funny how Hallucinogens said they would avenge us, but Ego were the team to actually avenge us. So thank you so very much for that. But
no worries.
I hope you will join us tomorrow for the final Overwatch.
Yes, okay, so the final is tomorrow.
Final will be tomorrow. We will start off at 7 o'clock GMT.
Okay.
Oh, good luck in the final, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck.
Best of luck tomorrow, Omega X Overwatch. Tell your team we love them. Lisandro, we hope to see him tomorrow. We want to see what you will do with Lisandro on it. Will we have Noctic back? Will Noctic be back joining us?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay, well, we'd love to see him. We're glad to see Openo back to play all the matches tonight. We missed him after one match yesterday. I think that's why he's lost. He's dumped out the carry last night. I know he came into stream to tell me that it was his decision to leave and that I should have left you alone when you took Openo out. That it was him who wanted to leave. And that was fine, but I still think Openo's the carry. Noctic's a good second, but we definitely seen the carry tonight was Lisandro on the Rhine.
Yeah, that's true.
100%. So
I think the Torb was the carry. And he's a support main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow should be very good. I'm looking for that rematch between Omega X and Gen X. I'm sure you guys want to get your revenge done properly tomorrow.
Yeah, this will be fun.
I'm gonna head off. GG's.
Yeah, good game.
GG.
Thanks, Ricey. So Overwatch, if you do beat GNX tomorrow, we will have to replay the final because GNX will only have lost once. So we could end up having a possibility of 14 maps played tomorrow in total, or a different day for the repeat of the final. But
okay.
100%. So if you do happen to beat GNX tomorrow, we will have to replay that final. So how would you feel about playing 14 maps against GNX?
Yeah, that's a bit too much, I think.
Maybe a little bit too much. Maybe we might try and reschedule that final for a different day. But definitely, we cannot wait. We had such fun yesterday. I was so hyped watching Hughes play last night in the semi-final. So close. It could have just so easily been Hughes in that final and GNX playing tonight against Ego. So we can't wait to see tomorrow. I'm expecting a 4-3 win to someone. I don't know who's going to win it, but I expect we're going to need all 7 maps tomorrow. I don't think this is going to be one on either side. So, Overwatch, thank you so very much for joining us tonight.
No problem. Thank you too.
And we will see you again tomorrow.
Okay, then, see ya.
So, Zulfi, Omega X against GNX in the final. Obviously, we've seen that last night, so...
I want Omega X to win the first game so we get a replay of the final, to be honest.
Here, I'm not going to argue with you. I'd love to see that as well.
Yeah, but I could see 40 maps, so that'll be intense. But it should be really good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It'll be a very good game.
Yeah, it was so hyped in chat last night for that game. It was just unreal how back and forth the two games were. GeneX taking map number 1, Omega X taking map 2, GeneX 3, Omega X 4, and then GeneX took 5, the tiebreaker, and taking it 3-2. So if we get that again tomorrow, what a final that would be.
It would be, yeah, yeah. These two are quite the two best teams in our tournament. So I think it's a deserved final, both of them. So
yeah, 100%.
I guess.
It's definitely one of the bits that we wanted to see was these two teams in the final. We've had some amazing games all around. I think one of my favourite games, barring that semi-final last night, I think one of my favourite games so far had to be Team Flow against Ego that we seen earlier on tonight. Thought that was a very interesting fight off there as well.
No, I agree with you. And good job to you as well, Michael, for the fantastic commentary. So please deserve some for this as well.
Thank you very much. But it's not over yet. We still have to go again, and we have to play a final. So if you're in stream and you're just finding us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow our link in the chat at the minute to our Twitter page to keep up to date with all the Nerfed Community Open related events. We will put the schedule up for tomorrow as soon as it is made later on this evening. That will be on our Twitter, the Nerfed_OW. You can see the bracket live, the final up there at the minute by clicking the link on screen. So Zuffy, thank you so very much for joining us in this game. We will see you again very, very soon. Maybe tomorrow, helping us out with the final.
Thank you for having me, though. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. You're always welcome. Thank you so very much. I am the Nerfed. You are my community, and this is our Open. We will see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT, right here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We will see you very, very soon.